Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series as we're about to hit the January transfer window in our second season. We're on a brilliant run of form with 6 wins in our last 7 games, with a lot more goals being scored over the last 3 because of our change in tactic. But today that is going to be really challenged against Manchester United at Old Trafford. It'll be a test of how good we are against the big clubs with the new tactic in hand. We'll then take on Swansea and Birmingham in 2 games that I would expect us to be winning, especially given our current form. But Manchester United, the overwhelming favourites for this match. I think they're at the top of the table, if I remember right. You can see them up there on 44 points. They're 11 points better off than we are. A win today would close that gap down to 8 points though, so who knows what we could achieve if we do manage to win this game in any kind of convincing fashion. But I think it's a pretty long shot. The team that we're going to put out for this game against Manchester United is made up of Moise Kean, Pinamonti and Cutrone up front, with Andre and Fernandez, the established 2 in midfield. Then it's Haidara, Lemos, Mbemba, Lascelles and Manquillo in defence. Lemos carrying a knock, but he has been for a long time, so I'm willing to risk him in a game as big as this. And then Onana is the sweeper keeper in goal. Well, we do kick the game off here at Old Trafford. Lemos with the ball in defence. He puts it over the top looking for Haidara, but nothing coming from that. You can see Jose Perez on the bench also carrying a knock, but Lindelof with the throw finds Paul Pogba. He then puts it forward to Dybala. Ball cut out by Manquillo, and the header there not won by our team, but it might come for Cutrone. No, the defender gets there first, and Martial finds Dybala, and his effort was quickly taken, but well wide of the post. They're a dangerous striker for them to have in the team. They've got Lukaku and Rashford on the bench as well, so plenty of dangerous options for United. I'm a little bit grateful that they're only playing with the one striker at the minute, as Onana puts the ball out to Lemos. It'd be nice to see us hold the ball for a little bit. Haidara plays it down the line, and Moise Kean is onto that. He's got 2 players to look for in the middle. He puts it in, but Virgil van Dijk gets it away, and Pogba with plenty of time to work the ball out the box. Shaw's ball forward is cut out, and Gedson's won the ball. He puts it over the top. Moise Kean's in on goal, and Moise Kean has his effort saved by De Gea, but not far away there. Moise Kean nearly gave us the lead at Old Trafford as the corner comes in. Pinamonti on the edge of the area finds Gedson. Pinamonti was in a good place to receive it back there, but Shaw puts in the tackle, and we commit the foul. So United able to just calmly get the ball away. Interesting that they've not had a shot on target at home against us here. 20 odd minutes gone. The fans would be getting restless at this point, but maybe I've changed it. This corner, Mata puts it in, Manquillo heads it away. Martial on the edge of the box. He's found Luke Shaw and he's hit the crossbar. Still not got a shot on target, but Pogba puts it wide, and United continuing to struggle. 7 shots, not one actually on target, but they've definitely come closest in this game, hitting the woodwork. Here's Haidara though on the left flank. He plays it down the line for Kean. Could do with a nice ball inside, and he's picked out Manquillo brilliantly. He's got plenty of support. He's looking for Kean again. Ball comes into the middle. Cutrone's in there, but De Gea with a comfortable stop on the line. Not really a good enough header, far too central, and De Gea will get this one down the pitch. The highlight's still going though. Martial finds Mata. Now it's Dybala holding up the play and sending it back to Luke Shaw. He then puts it across to Pogba. Ball switched to the right hand side for Lindelof. Now Callion puts the cross in, and Martial arriving has tucked that one home. Nothing that Onana could do in goal to stop that one, and we have probably deservedly fallen behind here. We are having a good go of it. We've had 3 shots, all 3 on target, but United really, if you sensed it was a case of a matter of time before they took the lead as the league leaders. But if we can keep it at 1-0 going into around the 60-70 minute mark, I would back us to steal a goal. Here's Lindelof with the throw-in, finds Callion, cross put in towards Dybala. 4 players around him, and we do get it away with Cutrone in plenty of space. And he's picked out Moise Kean with a brilliant ball there. He's tried to put it in early, but De Gea easily able to gather the loose ball. And that should really take us pretty much to half-time as De Gea sends the ball long, looking for Dybala. It's come down, and Herrera picks out Lindelof on the right. He then finds Pogba in the middle. Lindelof with even more room this time to pick out a cross, which he does. But Onana easily able to gather the ball. Bit of a weird highlight this one. I'm not really sure exactly where it's going, but hopefully this is good news for us. Instead it comes to Pogba. He plays it down on a diagonal. Martial inside to Dybala. Ball out to Callaghan. Martial arriving again like he did for the first goal. It comes to Mata. And it's an open goal for him to tuck the ball into and make it 2-0. And that will almost certainly be the end of this game as a competitive fixture for us as we go into half-time with a 2-goal deficit. Luke Shaw with the throw-in finds Mata here in the second half. He switches a flank and Lindelof finds Callaghan. Plenty of players in the middle, but an easy stop for Onana in goal. He then sends the ball out to Lascelles. Now over to the left for Lemos. Haidara does play the ball down the flank, and Keane is going to get to that. He's got support in the middle. He tries to put the cross in. Pinamonte was in there, and he's put it over the top with no interference from Manchester United, so it just goes for a goal kick. Cutrone down the right flank. 3 in the box to aim for, but that's gone straight to De Gea. A lot of really poor crosses in this game by both sides. De Gea taking an absolute age with the ball before sending it forward, and it's come to Cutrone again for us. He's got lots of support on his left, and he does find Gedson. Ball inside to Andre, hits him on the back of the head somehow. Now Dybala puts the ball over the top. Mata comfortably able to bring it down, and Onana makes a good save there. It really should have been 3-0 though. Dybala tries to switch the flank. It's well cut out. Lascelles puts it forward, and Moise Keane has got the ball. He plays it into Pinamonte in a good position, but Luke Shaw with a very good interception back there. De Gea plays the ball over the top. Header won by Mbemba. Herrera to Pogba though. Now Callaghan trying to come down the right flank. Haidara with the tackle. He does win the ball. Both of those players on yellow cards and need to be careful. Pogba plays it in. Haidara lunging in left and right now. He's got the ball though, and he dinks it over the top. A lot of hunger shown there, and he's played Keane in behind, but the offside flag is up, and it will not be a chance for us. Mata plays the ball over the top, and Dybala is in behind a huge gap in the defence, and it's well stopped by Onana. Corner from Gedson. Looking towards Lemos, and his header is just over the bar there. Had we scored that, it could have been a nervy last 20 minutes for United. Less than 5 minutes to go, and I think it's too much to ask for us to get anything from this game as Shaw plays the ball into Martial. Ball comes to Pizarro as he runs forward straight at our defence. 2 players needed to stop him, but Mkhitaryan continues to run and then trickles the ball wide of the post. Well, there is the full-time whistle, and it has finished 2-0. As a league leaders, I would have expected United really to beat us, and possibly better than they did. I'm going to tell the team they're unlucky though, because we've been playing well recently, and I want to keep the morale up high for the next 2 games, which I think are very, very winnable. And if we do manage to get 6 points from those next 2 games, it would put us up on 39 points from 20 games, and I would suggest that that is the kind of form that allows you to push for the Champions League. After that disappointing defeat to Manchester United, we do have the chance to pick ourselves up against Swansea. They're a team we really should be beating, and with the odds-on favourites to do so. They are struggling down in 16th place in the league. Our team is doing reasonably well. We've got Keane, Cutrone and Pinamonte all up front. And on a run of 6 wins in our last 8, we really should be getting the win here. There's no question about that. Andre and Fernandes continue in central midfield with Haidara, Lemos, Mbemba, Lascelles and Manquillo in defence and Onana in goal. Manquillo with the throw-in, 9 minutes gone. Finds Gedson. Manquillo puts a cross into the middle. It comes out to Mbemba of all people. He then finds Manquillo once more. Again, the cross put out. Gedson to Haidara. Now Keane in a good position. Turns inside, puts the ball across, and Pinamonte has buried it home. There's a question of offside there, but he has got his 10th goal of the season, our top scorer and first player to hit double digits, and we have got the lead at St James's Park. Corner from Haidara in towards the middle. Norton gets it away. Not the best corner, but Cutrone on the edge of the area looking for Lemos, but Fabianski comfortably able to catch that one. Lascelles to Gedson. He switches the flank beautifully to Haidara. There's a ball in behind if he wants it. Instead he keeps running. Does put the cross in towards Cutrone. It's a good header, and Fabianski does well to pour that one wide. Manquillo with the throw in. Finds Pinamonte. Second half's begun, and Andre in there nearly able to pull the trigger, but the Swansea defence have done enough to get it away. Now Andre finds Haidara. Moise Keane in a good position. All at the back stick, the players. Pinamonte, one of them, trying to find Cutrone. Manquillo on the volley. What an effort that is from Manquillo. Absolutely hammering it into the top corner and roof of the net to double our lead. I think that goal deserves a second look, really. That was a very, very special chance. You can see Lemos picking up the ball here, played it to Andre, ball in behind for Haidara. Keane put the cross in. Pinamonte won the header. Cutrone to Manquillo, and a beautiful, beautiful volley. And he has been one of the best players for us this season, brilliantly doing his job. As Haidara takes another free kick, looking for Pinamonte, and it's into the bottom corner for 3-0, and it is going to be 3 more points on our Premier League campaign. Just over 10 minutes to go, and you can see on the stats, Swansea without a shot in this game. We've had 19 with 11 on target. Sorry, Swansea without a shot on target in this game. We've totally dominated it. It could have been an awful lot more. Pinamonte with 2 goals, though, definitely helping us to recover the morale after the defeat to Manchester United. And there might be another one here. Colback puts the corner in, looking for Lascelles. It is cleared away. Gedson chasing after it, but Mawson is the one who wins it. Now Moy Gomez for Swansea. Loads of players charging down the left. Took a long time to release it, but he's found Carroll. Still players in the middle, but Mbemba gets that one away. Now it's Clucas to Moy Gomez. Colback with a crunching tackle there. Long switches it to Carroll once more. There's a ball in behind for Benzia. He puts the cross in from the byline. Long arriving, and he does just whip that one into the bottom corner and ruin our clean sheet. Just a few seconds left here as we kick off following that Swansea goal. It's another very good win for us, and it's nice to see us scoring goals once again as Marin puts that long ball in with 20 seconds left to go. I think this is our last game of 2019, so the transfer window will be opening by the time we play our next match. So if you guys have got ideas for players that I can sign, I've got a lot of money available to me as we lose the ball in a dangerous area. Borgia is in, but he puts it wide. If you have suggestions for young players that we can sign, I'm not really sure where to build on the team. Obviously we've got a couple of players already due to join the club, which will help our English contingent, but I think we should be maybe looking to sign EU players given the change in the Brexit work permit situation as Carmona chases the ball at right back. But the full-time whistle has gone on this one, and it is our 7th win in 9 games. A very good return from the players, and this tactic seems to be working absolutely brilliantly for us at the moment. The United game aside, we've totally dominated every match that we've played, and it looks like with a few more key signings we could become a real force in the Premier League. You can see we're just 2 points off the top 4 despite losing the game before this one, and if we win our next one we might actually sneak into the top 4, but European football not too far away, and we are 7 points clear of West Ham. Well, we're just heading into the 1st of January, and you can see a really big piece of news for us in that Moise Keane has been named European Golden Boy. That's a really good bit of news for us. 12 goals and 8 assists in 22 games. The reason why he's a very, very good player, and he has so much room to develop. We managed to pick him up for £28 million, and I think he'll be worth an awful lot more in a few seasons. You can see he's already up to 31 million at 18 years old. Not yet got a cap for Italy, but I'm sure that that is only a matter of time. And we've also got the board requesting to meet us about club improvements, and they want to offer me a new contract, which I think is a fantastic idea. So we will be getting a new contract to enjoy as well. Well, you can see for £16.5 million we have managed to bring in Heaton and Smalling. Heaton, I think, will be our first choice goalkeeper ahead of Onana. I mean, Heaton's 32 years old, Onana only 22, so it's good to have some competition between the sticks. But Chris Smalling coming into central defence will be a massive boost for us, because he is one of the better players alongside Lemos, and it means we won't have to rely on Adara Bioyo when there is an injury. So 2 very big signings, and perfect for making up the squad makeup if we do make it into Europe, so that we can register enough players to actually compete. The final game of this episode is at home against newly promoted Birmingham. You can see we're the overwhelming favourites for this match. And if we win it, we will have a chance of cracking into the top 4. Down towards the bottom middle of the table are Birmingham in 14th place. They're looking reasonably safe from relegation at the moment, but it is an ongoing threat, so they will be fighting for the points as much as we are. But we do just have the better team, and you can see that Tom Heaton is coming in goal. Smalling, though, on the bench for this one, with Lascelles, Mbemba and Lemos, the three in defence. Lemos now fully recovered. Haidara and Manquillo continue at wing-back, with Andre and Fernandez in midfield. Then Keane, Pinamonte and Cutrone lead the line as the battle to become top scorer this season continues. Well, there's 37 minutes gone in this game before we finally have a highlight. The ball's sent forward and Mbemba under control there, finding Cutrone. He's got players to his left, skips the tackle brilliantly, puts the ball to the back stick, and Moise Keane, not the tallest player in the world, but a beautiful leap there, and his header just powers in. And there might not have been a highlight up to this point, but that was an excellent one, and we have got the lead that we desperately needed. You can see the game's been relatively even up to this point, but we are the ones that have made the breakthrough, and Keane, fresh after being called the European Golden Boy, is the one to make the decisive breakthrough. Manquillo with the throw-in, finds Gedson here early in the second half. Andre, out wide is Haidara. A lot of space out wide, and he does take the ball there before whipping it in, and the ball comes out to Andre again. Haidara can try once more. Instead he goes to the edge of the area. Andre to Gedson, back to Haidara, finds Manquillo, and a beautiful half volley there from Manquillo makes it 2-0. He's scored a few like that, and he is really becoming a first-class wing-back as we take a 2-0 lead. Corner from Haidara, taken quickly. Lemos is in there. It's cleared out by Gardner on the line. Very close there to a third goal. Haidara with the throw-in. He finds Moise Keane. Now Haidara again. Whips the ball in, and Cutrone from point-blank range has cannoned it against the crossbar. Taylor with the throw-in for Birmingham. Finds Djuric. Taylor again. Andre heads the ball away, but it comes to Wallace. He finds Jazabed. Now Adams. Puts a cross in towards Djuric, and it's a nice header there across the goal and into the back of the net for 2-1. Unless this is about to be ruled out. I don't think it is. It's just a very weird little celebration of the goal there. But it's back onto a knife edge after that header, and we do need to just see out the last 20 minutes of this game without conceding another. There's not really too many players that need to be changed. It's the wing-backs that tend to struggle, but we don't have another left wing-back. But we can at least take Haidara off for Carmona, and that might just freshen up the team. I think we might also need to take off one of the central midfielders, and I'm having a look at Andre as I say that, given he's lacking fitness and on a yellow card. Let's get him off too, for I think Saive, who can play in that position. So 10 minutes left to go. We've got a corner. Haidara the one taking it, puts it in towards Lascelles. Lemos is in there, and it is 3-1. It's going to be 3 more points for us as well, hopefully pushing us into the top 4. Just a couple of minutes left on the game here as the ball is played forward. It comes to Taylor on the left. He finds Cullen, but that's a terrible effort going well wide of the post when he had time really to run at the goal and maybe have a chance. Heaton plays the ball out to Lascelles. Now it's Haidara. Puts it over the top. A very good ball, and Moise Keane is in behind with 2 in the box to aim for. Takes it to the byline, puts it across, and Carmona, of all people, arrives at the back stick with his first goal for the club off the bench to make it 4-1. This has been a very convincing win for the team. The first half a little bit quiet, but in the second we've really turned on the style, and there could be another here with Pinamonte running in behind. He needs to find Cutrone, and he has, and Cutrone does make it 5-1. Birmingham falling apart right at the end here. It puts a little bit of gloss on the scoreline, but it's another emphatic win for us. That means we pick up 3 more points, and I think that's 8 wins in our last 10 matches now. That's absolutely incredible. I mean, Pinamonte here, maybe another one on the cards. The ball does just go out of play for a corner. Is there one more chance from this corner? Will we even have time to take it? Nope, there's a full-time whistle. A 5-1 win over Birmingham at home. Nothing that you can say bad about the performance there. Shame that Heaton couldn't get a clean sheet on his debut, but given that Chris Smalling wasn't even playing in that game, we have moved up to 4th place. The pressure now on Arsenal and Spurs to try and catch us up, but we are doing so well at the moment. who knows how long this run can go on for. And you can see there a really, really good winning run. Defeats the Bournemouth and United side. Next time out though, we've got Sunderland at home in the FA Cup. That'll be a very big match before taking on Liverpool away from home. They're 10th in the league, so every chance of getting a win at Anfield. And then at home against Brighton as well. But we've not got too bad a run of fixtures until we take on Spurs, Arsenal, City and Chelsea like we did earlier this season. That was our rough patch earlier in the season. I think with a new tactic we can maybe be a bit more hopeful heading into those games. But do drop a like on the video if you're enjoying this new tactic, and let me know in the comments if you're trying it out yourself. You can also subscribe to the channel. This series comes out every 2 days, and you can follow me on Twitter for anything else you need to know. Also, you can support me on Patreon if you would like to become a channel director and have an experiment all of your own. But until next time, see ya!